Hi, my name is Croft. I'm the creator of apps like Buggy Pimp, Butchie Polizei and Stinkebob. What these apps have in common is that they are absolutely safe for work. But the question is, what happens or what do you have to fulfill if you want to upload a not safe for work app to the Play Store? Usually people think that you create an application file, upload it to the Play Store and then let the money roll. But the truth is that between those two steps, Google has like 20 small steps that asks you just to know about what kind of application are you trying to upload here to the Play Store. And let me tell you, it's going to be awkward. Really, really awkward. As example, we are going to use a project that I created more than 10 years ago called Remember the GIF. Remember the GIF creates an endless music video out of hundreds of GIF animations. And with the upcoming update of this application, there's going to be a not safe for work section. So let's get into it and meet all the questions that Google has for you if you want to create a not safe for work app.
This is the back end of the Google Play console where you upload and set up your app details for the Play Store. As you can see, I have completed 12 out of 13 steps, like providing a link to the app's privacy policy and inform about who can access my app, if it contains advertisements, who is my target audience, if my app is a news, government or COVID-19 related app, and I also told Google how I handle the data safety within the app. My missing step in this list is where I inform Google about the content of my app, as they want to know if the app contains any ratings relevant content like sex, violence or offensive language. Answer no here and the questionnaire is completed and the app probably available within a week. But for the sake of this video, we will say that our app has a lot of rating relevant content. Let's start with the questionnaire. The first section asks about violence, blood or gory images. Does the app contain inferences of, references to or depictions of violence, blood or gory images? Select all that it includes. Violence or implied violence against humans. Violence against anything other than humans like animals, fantasy creatures or robots. Disturbing or gory images without a violent act shown. Blood that isn't directly related to a violent act like blood on clothing in the background or resulting from performing surgery. Fear. Does the app contain pictures or sounds likely to be scary or horrifying? If you answer yes, please select all that the app includes. Scary elements, horrifying elements. How frequent are the horrifying elements? Is there an intense and unrelenting sense of imminent threat? Sexuality. Does the app contain inferences of, references to, or depictions of sexuality, sexual violence, suggestiveness, revealing attire, or nudity? This includes moving or still images of sexual activity. Suggestive or sexual themes or references. Nudity or revealing outfits. Depictions of or references to sexual violence. Sexual activity. How often do sexual acts occur? Rarely or often? What is the duration of these scenes? Brief or prolonged? How would you describe the depiction of these scenes? Sex act is either entirely off camera or completely blocked from view. Shown with no nudity. Characters are depicted in a sexual act but no nudity is shown. Shown with partial nudity like breasts or buttocks. Shown with full frontal nudity. Do any of these sex acts feature characters that appear to be younger than 18? Sexual themes or references. How would you describe the suggestive sexual themes contained in the app? Suggestive references in innuendo in text, dialogue or heard. Overtly sexual situations or visually depicted innuendo. References to sexual activity without descriptive detail. References to sexual activity with descriptive details. Sexual situations involving those who appear to be under 18 years. Revealing outfits. How frequently are revealing outfits depicted? Are these revealing outfits ever depicted in an erotic or provocative setting? Do these outfits ever appear to be out of place, such as a bikini worn on the battlefield, or solely wearing undergarments in public? Nudity. Please select the type of nudity. Human buttocks. Nippleless breasts or breasts with minimal coverage like long hair. Female fantasy creatures' breasts. Female human breasts with nipples. Genitalia. How frequently do human buttocks appear? How frequently do the nippleless breasts appear? How frequently do the human breasts with nipples appear? Is any of this content in an erotic, provocative setting? Gambling themes, simulated gambling, real gambling, or cash payouts? Does the app contain gambling simulations of casino gambling, bingo, gambling themes, or real cash payouts? Language. Does the app contain any potentially offensive language? Minor profanities like "go to hell." Moderate swearing or other language or gestures that could be considered offensive. Discriminatory language against race, religion, sex. Sexual expletives. How frequently do minor profanities occur? How frequently does moderate swearing occur? How frequently does sexual expletives occur? Controlled substance. Does the app contain any reference to or use of drugs, alcohol, or tobacco? Illegal or recreational drugs, fantasy drugs, medical drugs, alcohol, tobacco. How are illegal drugs used in the app? As reference, use, encourages or glamorizes, detailed instructions for use. Is the use of illegal or recreational drugs interactive? Is the use of illegal or recreational drugs related to incentives or rewards? Fantasy drugs. Reference, use, encourages or glamorizes. How frequently do fantasy drugs occur? Rarely or often. How frequently do medical drugs occur? Answer with rarely or often. Can the user ever use alcohol in a first-person perspective? How frequently does this alcohol content occur? Can the user ever use tobacco in a first-person perspective? How frequently does this tobacco content occur? Crude humor. Does the app contain any bodily functions such as belching, flatulence, or vomiting when used for humorous purposes? What bodily functions are used for humorous purposes in the app? Mucus, belching, flatulence sounds. Flatulence with depictions of flatulence cloud, whimsical depictions of feces or vomiting. Urination, urine, realistically depicted feces. Act of human defecation visually depicted. User content sharing. Does the app natively allow users to interact or exchange content with other users through voice communication, text, or sharing images or audio? Online content. Does the app feature or promote content that isn't part of the initial app download but can be accessed from the app? Violence. Can the app contain violent material? Is accessing this material the primary purpose of the app? Can this violent material be visually depicted? Can this violent material be referred to through text or spoken about? Sexuality. Can the app contain sexual material or nudity except in a natural or scientific setting? Is accessing this material the primary purpose of the app? Can the sexual material be visually depicted? Can these sexual images depict nudity? Can these images be pornographic? Language. Can the app contain any potentially offensive language that is not user-generated content? Can the app contain minor profanities like "go to hell"? Can the app contain moderate swearing or other language that could be considered moderately or significantly offensive? Can the app contain discriminatory language? Can the app contain sexual expletives? Controlled substance. Can the app contain references to or depictions of illegal or recreational drugs? Promotion or sale of age-restricted product activities. Does the app focus on promoting or selling items or activities that are typically age-restricted, such as cigarettes, alcohol, firearms, or gambling? Does the product focus on promoting alcohol or tobacco? Does the product focus on any other age-restricted activities or items? Miscellany. Does the app share the user's current and precise physical location with other users? Does the app allow users to purchase digital goods? And last but not least, is the app a web browser or search engine? So I just finished the content rating now and have to hit next, where I will be led to a summary of my answers. This page allows you to review your answers and if necessary correct them. Hit save to create the final certificate for this questionnaire. The certificate listing shows me the result of the current active certificate. In terms of marketing, I advise you to take a screenshot of the region badges, as you can use those to be used on material to promote your application. Whenever you change the content of your app in a manner that you see that a new certificate must be created, you can start a new questionnaire whenever you see necessary. For legal reasons, all created certificates will appear here. Answering such a questionnaire can take up several days, as you might need to contact your legal department or a lawyer. I hope that you could get a small insight on the process of adding your app to the Play Store and anything related to the content rating section. If you have any questions, leave them as a comment beneath this video on my channel. Thanks for watching and take care.